Hello, this is Tran. Today is Thursday, December 8th. Hi, Miriam. Thank you very much for joining. I really appreciate you coming and to show your support. I really need it, and I so appreciate that. And today is my turn to do the scope. And the topic for today is what something is matter most. But before that, let me share with you something funny going on around here. Uh, hey, sales 999, thank you very much for joining. Now, if you are watching television, there is a lot of things on the televisions and everything, and talking about Oprah Winfrey sent a note to Gail, talking about the necklace that she's wearing, and the question is, can you be truthful with your friend, and can you have the courage to tell your friend the truth without having some kind of insulting them? And that is make me laugh, because I will tell you, when I went home to Vietnam at one point, that during the hot summer I wear a capri pant and the London. But see, in Vietnam, and then I remember that I just about to enter the walk on the street and just to go see my friends, and so she was, when she saw me, she was terrified, and she pulled me in very quickly, and she said how disrespectful that I wear the pajama pant walk on the street. But again, I don't know what my point is, but see, that is so it's the question, Mariam, will you be truthful to your friend? Will you be able to tell your friend that something they wearing or something they do, you rather have your friend mad at you than to, or let them go out there and people laugh at them? I so appreciate that, because see, I rather have my friend telling me, then I walk through over the town, and people will thinking that I wear my pajama pants on the street. But the linen it's a great thing to wear during the hot, humid summer in America. But in Vietnam, they look at it, the material that is kind of look funny to them, and they thought that the pajama pant. And so I think that I am the person who will tell my friend that too. I will be so honest and be truthful to my friend, and will tell my friend that is something that doesn't look too great on her, or perhaps is some broccoli hanging and his or her teeth. Because I rather take that my friend mad at me, then let them go out there and to have people look at them like that. I don't want to have the people laugh at them. But sometimes that it fire back at you though, because see, when you say something like that, but I think that how you delivering it is the thing that more importantly, and there is many ways of you can deliver something to a person. How you deliver it that make all the difference. And and then it was so funny that on the television that people talking about what Oprah text to Gail and said about her necklace and everything, and make me laugh. And there's another story too. See, and a friend of mine who lived in North Carolina, and he planted the hot pepper, and when during the harvesting time, and he showed on Facebook, and I mouth watering because I love hot pepper. And when I saw that, I said, "Oh, that's just a yum." And he said, "Okay, do you if you want some, just send me your mail address, and then I will send you some during the holidays." Now, let me tell you, and where I coming from, hot pepper is not something that you want to receive during the holidays, because the the spicy and the hot and the and the nasty thing. Some people like it, some people don't. But for the culture that they don't want to receive some misfortune come into their life until the new year. So and that's why and then I saw, and I keep on thinking about that. I said I don't want to hurt his feeling, but I really want that. Yeah, and some people think that's the worst thing ever. In my culture, that is not a good thing. That when you send the hot spicy pepper to somebody for the holidays. So after a long thought about that, so I just have to tell him. I said, I love it, but if you send it to me now, I'm so grateful because I love it. I want to enjoy it. But so my culture, that is something that I cannot accept during the holidays. So, and he's so glad that I'm so honest with him. And so he laughed so hard about that. But, right there, and then I think that in the month of August or something, I received all the packages, all the hot pepper. And I'm telling you, it is so yummy. And it's so hot and so spicy. And to the point that I'm eating it, I can feel the smoke come out of my ears. But I enjoy it so much that I so much enjoy the beating. And yeah, so that's what I hey. Wendy, thank you so very much for joining. Hey, Wendy, we're talking about, will you be honest with your friend and just to tell your friend that, if you see they wear something that is so crazy, and in order for you to help them or prevent them from embarrassed to the whole world, and will you have enough courage to tell your friend the truth, brutal truth? And Miriam and I, we said that we would, because we love our friends so much, and we rather our friend be mad at us than let the world laugh at them. So, and that is the story about the hot pepper. So, and let me tell you, in the Chinese New Year. Now, when I was very, very young, my mother, if you come to my house during the holiday, expected Chinese New Year, and you wear a beautiful red color, the color of brightening up the when you walk in, she welcome you, she give you tea or all the goodie for you to eat, and she even give you in the red envelope, that they call the red envelope to give you some money of it too, because that is some red envelope just like this, and this is just like the money that they give during Chinese New Year, and to give to the people come to their house, is some money. And if you will come to my house and you wear black and you wear the color that just like mourning or something, my mother couldn't get you out of the house fast enough. And when you left the house, she even have salt and pepper through after you, because and again, not just because because the culture, and that because of the way that our culture thinking, when people, the first people walk into your house during the New Year's or something, that is the sign of health, wealth, and come to your house. So if you come with that kind of the message, she welcome you. But if you wear the black or some sadness in the color, you certainly be removed from my house immediately. and then I remember that is so. But anyway, I know where I'm getting at. But so here today is my message for me to scope today is the success formula. Now, where really, it is bad luck. Oh yeah, men supposed to come in first. No. See, I was the only child. I don't know, and as my mom and dad treasure as any boy, and I mean I just so. So it never a case. But you know, like I said, you know, how you come into you know, because just like you create a pathway for the fortune and the lucky and everything come to our ways. You know, just like the conduits. You know, and if we are you know, the water flow through, it have to be something refreshing, something nice, something delicious, something yummy. It not have pepper, not just something in the dark gray color with the morning. You know, and then you know, in the I think that in American culture they talk about the umbrella is a bad luck because or something when you in the house. But again, see the way that my mother see it when. You know, the raining day is something that not very good. That's something unfortunate because if you come to our house with the umbrella, that is not a good thing. You know, I mean, that's a lot of thing about the culture, and that make me laugh when people don't understand the culture. For instance, Bobby Flay come to Japan, and he was in one of the Iron Chef. And in America, when you know, when you win, you know, when you declare victory, and people will you know, hop on the stove and do the victory dance and everything. And Bobby Flay was, hi Kevin, thank you very much for joining us. I'm going to do the scope, but I just had the conversation with Miriam right now. So he hopped on, and you know, he jumped onto the stove and he did the victory dance. No, not the victory dance that they upset about, but because they you know, in the culture that they think there is a God in the, you know, their stove and everything, and that's the sign of disrespect. And Bobby Flay actually banned from come to Japan do any competition. And I think that sometime later Bobby Flay did issue the apology. You know, see sometimes that you cannot hold the what they call you know, to upset someone when they don't understand your culture. And that is why when you come to different culture, as well as I come to your culture, I want to learn as much as I need to learn about your culture, because of the respect. I want to show the respect to you. Hi Kevin. And that is, and you know, and then that's why the people come to Vietnam, especially American that come in, and they respect our culture, and the people in Vietnam, they embrace them because see, they are very, they love people, but they have the certain expectations. So to understand the culture and act accordingly, and then, you know, they open their door, they open their arms. They mean they are just so loving the company, and so that is the culture that where I'm coming from. And it's so I wanted to share with you another story before I go to do my scope. My daughter and my son, my daughter-in-law and my son, before they get married, so they had the registry, and I think it is some store, and they order a butcher, a butcher block. I mean, a very expensive knife set, and it's not that the price that that is we're talking about. What we're talking about, a knife is something that we don't want to give to the couple at the wedding gift. So I told my daughter-in-law, I said, take it off. I mean, if you want to, I can give you the money, you go to buy it, or you can go buy it yourself. It cannot be a gift. So so that is the culture. And we do things accordingly, but when we want to correct a friend or to say something, we will say with a lot of respect and a lot of love. So I can very brutally honest, but I don't have any buffer. I just because I just don't want to dance around the issue anymore. Now I live in America long enough, and I just say what's on my mind, but I say respectfully. I don't say to hurt or to harm anyone, but I don't dance around the issue anymore. So that's it, what I'm going. You know, I actually live in America more than I live in Vietnam. So so for that, I have no excuse with in either culture, Vietnam or America, because I should know better. So here is my scope today. The scope today, the topic is do what is matter most. Now, from time to time that you hear me talking about